We all get caught in the 9-to-5 rat race, but hunting provides an opportunity to be completely present in the moment. And during the process of the hunt, you realize what's important in life. That's what hunting is for most of us. Notching a tag is just the cherry on top. Work will always be there. Don't be a someday guy. Like every other year, winter came, and we patiently waited for spring to come back around. Mother Nature finally released her grip on the mountains. Joseph and I headed into the backcountry for another wild adventure. Follow along on this 10-day backcountry spring bear hunt. We hope you enjoy the film, and thank you for watching. Alright guys, it's morning of I think day 4. Made it back to camp pretty late last night. We got the bear hanging right there, and we woke up to a little bit of snow, just enough to make it slippery, just a dusting. It's supposed to get a little bit of rain later today, and then after that we're supposed to be in for some pretty good weather. So we're gonna have some coffee and get going. Well, it's 9:30 now. Took our sweet time this morning. Kind of recovered from last night's pack out. Didn't sleep very good last night, but anyway, we cut some fat off the bear and some meat. Left it up at our camp, but the rest of the meat and the fat is in my backpack, and Joseph's got the other half. We're headed down right now to submerge all this meat in the creek. We got to drop about 1,200. We'll get that meat in the creek and then refill on water and head back up for the evening hunt. And then we still got 6 or 7 days of food left, so got lots of time to get this bear taken care of and get back behind the glass and see if we can find one for Joseph. We got all of our meat down in this black contractor bag. Joseph's clearing a path with the little silky saw. We're gonna submerge this meat in that little pocket of water right there, down in the shade. Tie it off with some paracord and leave it down here for a few days while we go try to punch Joseph's tag.
That's backcountry cooler.
Good job, dude. That should last for a couple days at least. Yeah. A little midday update for you guys. We got all that meat down to the creek, and we've been back up at the tent for several hours, but the weather has been blowing like crazy. We almost thought we were going to lose the shelter for a minute there. Now it's snowing, fog keeps blowing in and out, so hopefully things will clear up, but if not, tomorrow and the next day are showing sunny, low 50s, so hopefully things will clear up overnight and we can get back behind the glass.
Well, so we've been at camp the last probably 3-4 hours and had some pretty nasty weather come in, and thank goodness we were there to kind of hold the tent down, man. It was gnarly. A lot of wind, a lot of snow for about half an hour straight. But we got through that. We ate our lunch, cooked up some Steve's bear with some bear fat. It was amazing. And now we are moving up to the upper ridge for the evening to see if that black bear will come out. And hopefully these spring showers might have them up and moving around here in a little bit. That's my hope, at least. Be nice to punch another tag. Come watch it with me. Nope, we're not going to be able to see perfectly.
Oh, that branch. See, he's trying to bite it and then he rolls. You hit him good.
Can you tell good with that one?
Let's look. Here, hold this.
I hope I didn't hit him low.
You wouldn't have. The dial was 7.3, and I put you on 7.5 because there's no 0.3. So you wouldn't have hit him low.
Oh, wait a minute. Come here. Is that him right there by that stump? What's his range? No, he's behind this tree right in front of us, the top of it.
Oh, he's... $287. Well, Joseph just whacked that jet black. We're working our way down the ridge to try to get another eye on him. A pretty tough bear, but pretty sure he's down. I think I see him right there.
Well, we found my bear. Kind of not my happiest moment, really. My proudest moment. But,
Good job, dude. You worked your butt off for that bear.
So here's bear number 2, back-to-back days. I think the cool thing is this bear was spotted last year. Same with, I think, the one that he shot. So we spotted 3 bears last year, and he happened to shoot one last year on our last full night. And we knew that there was more bears in here. We knew that they weren't big and giant ones, but it was worth us coming in here, and sure enough, I think we got both of them. And there's another one too, we think. It didn't have the white face, so we think it's another color face. But I had to do a backup. I shot him. I thought I put a good shot on him. He rolled out of our sight. I kind of repositioned, and I saw him on a log. It looked like he was hurt. He didn't want to move, so we jumped to the next ridge, and I put another one in him. Follow up. But sometimes you have to keep adding rounds, put them down. So.
Well, I think we've killed enough bears to know that they can bury themselves in some nasty holes. So, in our opinion, it's better to shoot until we know they're down. Beautiful bear. I can't believe we got 2, man.
Yeah.
I mean, this is our second time in here. Last year we learned a lot, and I think all the time we spent here last year paid off. I mean, what did we spend 7 days in here last year?
Yeah. 7 days.
7 days we got 1 bear. 4 days of hunting, or 3 days of hunting. 3 days of hunting and 2 bears down. So it just goes to show you, time spent on the mountain pays off.
And when you see a bear and you want to shoot it, don't leave it. I was actually like, well, maybe he left, starting to second guess, and I was like, well, I'm gonna give him, no matter what, I was gonna give him a day and a half. It didn't even take a half a day. There he was.
Yeah, last night we saw this bear right behind the camera on this ridge, like 300 yards to my right. He disappeared out of our sight. We were gonna try to shoot this bear last night, but that white-faced bear came down the other ridge, So I was happy to take that bear. And sure enough, this jet black was, what, 300 yards to the left?
Yeah.
He didn't move that far. He was right here.
He must have been in this drainage last night. We couldn't see him because we're way up high.
Yeah, so they blend in really well. There's a lot of folds and creases in here you can't see. And I know I've learned a lot in the last 2 years. Just patient. If you find them, they have no reason to leave. They got everything they need. Just wait them out. They will show themselves again.
Thanks, guys, for following.
Yeah, and if you'd hit that subscribe, we'd appreciate it. It's going to be dark in about an hour and a half, and we got a long pull out of this canyon, so we're going to get to work. I'm testing your blood.
Huh?
I'm testing your blood.
Why?
You're a freak. It's like you're off for a Sunday stroll. Oh, weird, I'm at the top. Looking down on my peasants.
Okay. Think of it, dude. We'd have some bear nuggets tonight.
Yeah?
I'm down to staying up a little late. I'll sleep in tomorrow. Take the meat down tomorrow.
That is some of the steepest shit I've ever hiked. No doubt. That hill was straight up. So steep, you can't even give your calves a break. That's how steep it is, if you were wondering. They always die in hellholes.
Why do they always gotta die in the bottoms?
Why? Why can't you die like right by camp?
Yeah, we're up on this. It's gonna be a little bit a lot easier.
Morning, guys. I think it's like 7:30ish, somewhere in there. Morning of day 5. We got back late last night with Joseph's bear meat right there behind me. Another bear down. Didn't film a ton of it because it was getting late. It was dark, and then we were hiking through a lot of this nasty thick brush behind me that would tear this camera up. So anyway, we got to break down camp, load up all this meat, drop down into the bottom, load up my bear meat that's in the creek, and then we got a super long hike back to the base camp area. So we're hoping to get back there tonight if everything goes to plan, and hopefully get out of here tomorrow morning. If not, it'll probably be the following day. All right, well, we're gonna get to it, and turn this thing back on in a little bit. Some weight, boy. All right, guys, well, we're all loaded up, bombing down this ridge. Gotta drop like 1,200 feet or so, and then hit the main drainage. And then we got several miles back. Making our way down. It's definitely heavy, but it's manageable, I think, if we just break this into a few pieces and take our time. Beautiful day to be packing out, though. Yesterday we had some storms and whatnot. Today's supposed to be high in the 40s and sunny all day, so that'll be nice. Cool enough to pack and no moisture to deal with. It's been an awesome trip. 2 bears down. Couldn't be happier. All right, guys, we made it back down. Got my meat out of the creek. The freaking fat was frozen solid, so I'd say that worked really well. I'm not gonna lie, my hips are burning. This is so heavy. It's definitely over 100. No exaggeration whatsoever. We got 8 miles to get back to our base camp. And will be the end of this pack out. Man, we got lots of daylight, so we should be fine there. It's nice and cool out. But I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna feel good to get this pack off. Eat some bear nuggets. Maybe record a podcast of a recap of this trip. How long have you been flying?
15, 16 years. Yeah, this is my third time. The backcountry piece is probably my favorite out of all the different kind of flying we do. We do a lot of government contracts, so fly for the Forest Service in the fall for fire season and fly air attack in a couple of different local regions, and that's really, really fun flying in King Air. Point charter. Yeah. So there's that too. Fish, wildlife, and parks, elk surveys, and swamp surveys, and soil surveys, and detection flights for Forest Service. A lot of different government contracts, and this makes it a lot more interesting. Really, really fun. And then you fly around the really rich people that have too much money back and forth to the Bay Area, California, or Scottsdale, or wherever, Vegas. So every day's different. It's pretty fun.
How often do you see wolves?
Never, almost never, because I'm just generally in and out. I've seen one running along the river, but never ever from the air. Yeah, they're really hard to spot. Elk are about the easiest because they group up together and you see one and then you can see a couple all over the place. But I've seen the bear from the air, elk and deer, but I've never a wolf. I'd like to, or just that one time, I guess, but it'd be really cool to see a string of them, but they're pretty elusive critters.
Yeah.
I hear, because I've not stayed the night back there, but you can hear them a lot.
All right, guys, that wraps up our mini series for Spring Bear in Idaho this year, 2024. We hope you enjoyed these 2 films. I know Joseph and I had a blast on this hunt. Couldn't be happier. We killed 2 bears in a short amount of time. So just thankful that all came together, and it was an awesome trip. We also recorded 2 podcast episodes while we were back there. Those are going to be coming out here in the next probably 4 to 6 weeks. Our plan is to film a few more, so we have 5 or 6 in the hopper, and then we'll get those things posted for you guys. We kind of have the giveaway finalized now, so let's talk about how you enter real quick. All you have to do to be entered is leave a comment on either video, part 1 or part 2, and then make sure you're subscribed to the Mountain to Coast Outdoors YouTube channel and the Way Out West Adventures YouTube channel. That's going to get you 1 entry. If you'd like 10 additional entries, you can share either one of these videos on your Instagram stories with a link to the video, and you need to tag Way Out West Adventures and Mountain to Coast Outdoors so we can keep track of it. That's going to get you 10 additional entries. Our plan is to do the giveaway during the first week of June when spring bear season is winding down. And now let's talk about the prize package. So Go Hunt, Seek Outside, Dark Energy, Mountain Tough Fitness, and myself are participating in the giveaway prizes. Go Hunt's going to be giving away an insider membership, which is going to give you access to everything that they offer. They're also going to be giving away an approach hoodie, a hat, a titanium mug, and a few other items. Dark Energy is going to toss in a power bank. Mountain Tough Fitness is going to toss in a 1-year membership, which is going to give you access to their mobile app. I've personally used their Minimal Gear Foundation program and their Kettlebell 20 program. Great programs, good for flexibility, mobility, strength, endurance, everything you need in the backcountry. And then Seek Outside is going to toss in a few things as well. If you're selected as the winner, you're going to hop on my website, mountaintocoastoutdoors.com. You're going to pick a hat, a shirt, and a sweatshirt of your choice. I'll get those things made, and I'll include them in the giveaway package. Again, we really appreciate you guys watching. We hope you enjoyed the film, and we'll catch you on the next one.